So we're in Barmouth in Wales, and we're going to go across Barmouth Bridge, which is a wooden bridge across the estuary. The estuary's got a Welsh name, I can't say it, and we've actually phoned the council. It's a public byway, just to be doubly sure that you are allowed to take motorbikes over it, and that's what we're going to do. Chris is going to lead because he's the expert, and we've got Kieran on the other side, and there's just three of us going across. So let's do it. You want to go first, Kieran? Huh? You go first, because I'm filming. If you don't want to be on it. Now, the first obstacle, not really an obstacle, but the first obstacle is this little thing to slow bicycles down, and it slows us down. But you just whiz around it like that. Now, it starts out as a pretty normal tarmac footpath through the trees. It's quite pleasant. We are stopping when we encounter people because we think that's the right thing to do, or at least slowing down. So this path leads all the way to the river. Now, the Welsh name of the river is the Afon Mawddach. That's probably wrong, but it probably means river, right? I know Avon means river. Anyway, so actually you've got the railway line to your left-hand side, and the railway line shares the wooden bridge with the track, pedestrian track, cycle track, whatever you want. And worth pointing out that the narrowest part of this is the gap at the north end of this track. So if you're not sure whether your bike will fit, I recommend that you go to Barmouth, go to the north end, walk down it a bit, and the narrowest bit is the toll booth. It's a voluntary toll booth, but obviously at some point in the past it's had a barrier on, and the barrier is not much wider than the bikes. I think you would struggle if you had a GS with panniers on. She wasn't happy. There's quite a lot of sand on it as well, so I guess after there's been a storm, this would be quite well covered in sand. But it's really quite a unique experience. I'm liking it so far. Not everyone is aware that it's open to motorcycles. You'll find that all the locals do know. It's the tourists who don't know. It doesn't have the tariff. Oh, right, the wooden bit. The tariff is displayed at the far end, and they don't actually display a tariff for motorcycles. But we're gonna pay what we think. Now, you can probably hear some of these wooden boards aren't even bolted down. They're literally just resting because they are rattling something rotten. Yeah, so the reason it's open to motorcycles is because it is privately owned. Now, it's privately owned and therefore privately controlled. It is then leased to the local authority, I believe, and there is something called a TCR. Don't really know what that is. It's possibly a traffic control restriction. You can probably Google it. We did email the council. We got someone to do it for us, actually, and that person's got us very good confirmation that it's okay. Also, if you read the Google reviews or TripAdvisor reviews, you'll see there's plenty of people taking their bikes over this. Nice view over the estuary there. If only it was sunny. Yeah, this guy's not moving, look.
Perfectly laid, bro.
The wind changes, this face will stay like it. So yeah, as I say, the locals are great. Some of the tourists think it would help if when you get to the toll booth, rather than just displaying a price for pedestrians, it said, I don't know, motorcycles £2. That would be really helpful. But at the end of the day, you just need to go slow. We're not going particularly fast here. And we are slowing down or even stopping when we encounter people. And then we get the steel bit for the train, so we're nearly at the end now. And this is the toll booth. So if your bike doesn't fit through this bit, you're not going on it. And it's not much wider than a shop door. You would not get through, I've got some coins, you would not get through on a GS with panniers on. And if I'd thought on, I would have stopped and measured this. But you can see as we go through, that's the width of it. So Chris is putting £5 through there. That should cover all of us. As I say, there's no price displayed for motorbikes, and it's an honesty toll. It's not manned. There you go. There's also, I noticed there's some list of rules and regulations on the wall, which probably says it's okay to bring your motorbike. Now, once you come through the toll, now you'll see the train go through the tunnel, and we need to go up above that onto the road. So you've got this little steep bit of track where you can practice your hill start, unless of course the road is clear, in which case you can just pull out. And if you want to do it from the north to the south, you have to look for this gap in the wall. So I've never been to Barmouth before. Looking forward to seeing what it's like. Come on. And we're off. That was pretty cool. So this is Barmouth. I believe it's a typical seaside resort. Hoping for some chips. Maybe an ice cream. Looks okay. Looks quite pleasant. So Chris is leading. I think he's been here before. He seems to know where he's going. We're just heading to the beach now. But as a day out, as a little bit of motorcycling fun, I highly recommend going over that bridge. That's the Barmouth Bridge. It's made of wood. It's narrow. Don't bring your GS. But I highly recommend it. Car park somewhere here. We're not going in that one. Yeah, because we need to cross the railway line. It's unusual to have a railway line on the seafront, I think. Yeah, it's a level crossing. And after we've stopped here, we're actually going to go down the coast and or further up the estuary rather. And there is another wooden bridge that's inland, and we're going to go across that one as well. So stay with us.
So many sour faces in my
That
life.
one bloke with a bald head who just stood in front of me, and I can't remember what he said, but I can run it back on the camera and turn the volume up. I'm sure it was rude. So, yeah, but it was quite good.
It's good, isn't it?
But we knew people were going to think it was illegal, so
Yeah, well, we knew that, but we knew not.
yeah, I enjoyed
And
it.
I've got the
It was fun.
email from the head of traffic on my phone if anyone needs to see it.
Absolutely fine. I did think that guy was going to kick off, but I don't care.
It was actually Neil that contacted the head of traffic and confirmed it for me.
Oh,
set him on
that
it.
Neil.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, well, if anyone's going to be able to get to the bottom of this, it's Neil, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, gave him something
Some
to
of
do
those
for an
wooden
afternoon.
boards,
They're a bit loose.
they're not actually fastened, they're just resting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I said we were doing another wooden bridge, and here it is. We've headed inland from Barmouth. This is the same river, the name of which I'm not going to attempt again, but this is Penmaenpool, and this is the Penmaenpool toll bridge. It's also made of wood. They must have a thing for it round here, but this goes over the same river. It's very, very peaceful here. This has a toll. This is a manned toll bridge, so there is someone in the office at the end. And one of the nice things about this is it's also got a pub, which we're going to pop into. So, and they let cars over this one. There is a weight limit though. It's only 2.5 ton, so you can't have multiple cars on the bridge at once. I know they don't let you do that, although there's actually nothing to stop you driving 50 transit vans on. I wouldn't want to see that, but so we're just waiting on this queue for a bit. Right, so we're at the front and let's pay.
Is that for all of us?
See, Chris has paid for that as well. Everybody needs a Chris.
Oh, you have done, oh cheers.
Because the disadvantage of ever paying a toll when you're on a bike is, like Kieran's just finding out, you take all your gloves off to get your money out your pocket, and then you realise that the guy in front's paid for you. Cheers. So that's that. That's the Penmaenpool wooden toll bridge. Some lovely accommodation there. Of course, this used to be a railway line as well. And we're going in the pub, which is the George III pub. A very nice pub, beautiful location. Thank you for watching. I've got a few more videos of Wales to put up very soon.